Good afternoon, guys. And as you can see, no longer at Festival. I'm now at Coking Farm on Meadow Lake in swim 68, I believe it is. We double check. Yeah, swim 68. And got the rods out, got down here, and speaking to Chris in the shop, and he told me the fella that was in the swim next door, he packed up this morning, had the big one out, over 50 this morning. They've been down for a week and they've had loads of fish, 40s, 30s, 20s, you name it, they've had a bun. And the fella, when I turned up, there's a fella just set up, asked him how he's getting on, and he'd literally only been here an hour and he's had a 38 pounder. But they're definitely over that side of the lake. I'm hoping there'll be a few over this side. So I put the baits out, pretty much the same rigs as I was using on Festival. And yeah, same baits. They were saying that fruit and nut seemed to be the bait that was doing the business though. So I've got a fruit and nut wafter on, a OG fish harder nooker, cropped with yellow tails up corns, and I've got the pink magic wafter in OG fish. If it seems like I should be catching and I'm not, then I'll switch all the rods over to the fruit and nut because that's apparently what's been doing the business. So yeah, so the baits are out. I've put two rods towards the island, one actually towards, there's a little divot in the bank. I'm gone towards the divot, but I'm on the bottom of on the side of the shelf as it slopes down. It's nice and firm, and I didn't want to go too close. The guy next to me said the guy had the fish a rod length or two off the bank, and that seems to be about the same for the shelf. So I'm thinking if they've had them at the bottom of the shelf, I'm going to go for the bottom of the shelf too. And the middle rod is towards the willow on the end of the island. It's tucked under there, and again, just on the shelf. And left-hand rod is an open water. Put it out there with the sonar on, and it showed a few fish actually. So I thought that's as good a place as any. And again, some of the fish the fellow who was down for a week was having from the open water. So I put it out there and I put a bit of bait over that. So I've got a mixture of the fruit and nut, the OG fish, and some pellet, house pellet, OG fish pellet. Yeah, that sums it up. Yeah, so there's a bit of bait over that rod. I did fill the hoppers up quite a lot and use the bait spreader as well. I used the bait spreader on all three rods. So they're out. And when I got down, it looked like it was going to rain. There's still some nasty looking clouds in the sky, but at the moment, got a bit of sunshine, so it seemed wise just to open the can of Thatchers. In the sunshine is always nice. So cheers, guys. Evening, guys. It's about 7 o'clock now. The wind's died right down. The lake's gone flat calm. I've seen a couple of fish over on that bank over there, on that island, but the nearest one to me is probably out in the middle over there somewhere, so it's not really in my water. Oh, saying that, one just dropped out over there, which is in my water, and not a million miles. Where is it? It's over there somewhere. Not a million miles from my bait, so that's a good sign. Yeah, happy with that. It's absolutely glorious. The lake's full up. Even though it's Bank Holiday Monday, I thought most people would be going home, but it is busy. It is very, very nice. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I've had a couple little knocks, one on the middle rod, one on the right hand rod. But yeah, I've been watching the rod tip, seeing any tapping going on, but nothing, just literally gone up about ½ inch each one, and that's it, stop there. But who knows, could go off. Like I say, there's been a lot of fish out lately in the last few days, and specifically one of the big ones, or the main big one. So unlikely that's going to come again, but there's still plenty to go for. Some lovely fish in here, some lovely big fish. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this evening. Now the wind's died down, it's actually really quite pleasant. Still clouded over, If I turn the camera around, still a bit of cloud over there blocking the sun coming through. When the sun came out earlier, it was absolutely gorgeous, even in the wind. But there we go. Okay guys, the microphone has totally given up the ghost. In fact, for the next few clips, it's played up, so we're going to go straight to the evening. Basically, in this clip, I was just telling you it's a quiet night and nothing happened. There's a surprise. Good evening guys, coming on for 6:30. It's been a funny old day. It's been freezing cold at times and then boiling hot at others. It's been, yeah, sunny and cloudy. So when the sun's hidden, the wind is pretty chilly, but when the sun's out, it's quite bearable. Managed to get down to my shorts and t-shirt, which is nice, and it's actually really quite pleasant this evening. And yeah, so today it's been very quiet. I put a solid bag tight to the island earlier. Nothing happened on that. Tonight I've gone pretty much the same spots as last night. I'm fishing on the bottom of the shelf towards the island on the right and middle rod. The left hand rod is open water. So again, the bait wise, the one straight out in front on the right hand rod, that is quite lightly baited. I keep getting single knocks on that left hand rod. So the right hand rod is quite lightly baited. The middle rod is probably got about half a kilo of bait in there, maybe a bit more. That being a mixture of house pellet, OG fish pellet, 10mm fruit and nut, 14mm fruit and nut, and 14mm OG fish. And the same on the right hand rod, but that's got a bit more in it. It's probably got about a kilo of bait in there. I'm going for it. There's a lot of pellet in that kilo of bait, so obviously the pellet will just dissolve and leave an attraction in the ground, and probably about a quarter of a kilo of boilies in there amongst all the pellet and stuff. So it's really a massive attraction with a spread, using the spreader with boilies. It's quite a wide spread on there, the wind up bait spreader gives, so I'm quite happy with that. Just have to see what gives. Hook bait wise, I've got 2 match the hatch wafters, 1 OG fish, 1 fruit and nut. On the other one, I've got a yellow pineapple pop-up, just on a spinner rig. Don't ask me why, I've gone back to a spinner rig. Okay guys, word of warning, especially if you're fishing on Meadow at Coking Farm. There's a couple of swans with cygnets. They don't like bait boats. I've had mine out a couple of times. The male has made a beeline from the other side of the lake to my boat. Fortunately, got my boat in before he could do anything to it. But poor Alex next to me just had trouble with the swans. I had an almighty crack from my swim, and I thought it was the swans fighting with the geese or something, but no. Swan kicked the ridge monkey boat and whacked a massive hole in the side. So poor Alex, lucky to get it back. It was sinking, but he got it back in. But yeah, it's pretty knackered, and all because of those pretty little things down there. Guys, my dinner's just arrived, courtesy of a quad bite, and I've taken it out. It's in there. I've not opened it yet, but in there I've got all my condiments and stuff. There you go. Scampi chips and mushy peas on the bank. Very nice. Let's see what they taste like. I'm going to tuck into this and I'll see you in a bit. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Happy days. Look at that for a view. Okay guys, so it's my final night of my holiday. I'm really hoping one of these goes off. I'd love to get a meadow fish on this trip, but it's not an easy lake by any means. But this evening there's been quite a lot of fish showing. I've even had fish over my open water rod, the left hand rod over there. They've been showing up against the island in front of me, and they've been showing not far out, probably 10 wraps out, maybe less than that, just out in front. So and Dave next door just had a strange liner, so yeah, I think there's definitely fish in the area. I really do hope they get on the bait. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm going to put the camera away. Anything happens in the night, you'll be the first to know. Morning guys. It's not good at all. Not a single bleep in the night, and that was it. It's fishing. So it goes. I've not heard any buzzers going, and yeah, it's been a very, very quiet night. But I guess there's still a chance before I have to pack up. Still a slight chance, but got the goslings down there, and it's a beautiful, beautiful morning, as you can see out there. So shouldn't really complain. I'm not complaining. I knew it's going to be a toughie, but yeah, I was hoping we'd get a fish, I'm not going to lie. But sun's coming up behind me. Looks like it's going to be a nice day again. Possibly a bit chilly if that wind gets up again. But pack down day, isn't it? Pack down day. I hate pack down day. It's going to be tough going back to work tomorrow. Got to be done though. Got to earn money, pay for the fishing gear, and pay for the tickets. What you doing, guys? Well, it is about 11:45. I've got about an hour left. An hour proper scratching, and it's going to be very, very slim chance. I don't know if I told you, but I did move the right hand rod, middle and the left hand rod. I've not touched since yesterday when I put them out. Right hand rod I pulled in and I put tight to the island next to a bush where I've seen, well, yesterday I saw a swan swimming through there, and he, as he's going through, water erupted, and yeah, the carp leaping out, or he obviously spooked the carp and the carp spooked him. And the swan, yeah, he looked a bit scared of it, so he came around, but yeah, it was a nice fish. And again this morning I've seen the fish show just to the left of the bush, so that's where I've put my bait. I put a solid bag out there with, what did I put in it? A fruit and nut wafter in there, topped with a little bit of a half a pink magic bean. So that's over there. Very tiny amount of pellet and crushed boilie in the hopper with it. Only a very small palmful. But that's out there, so that's the only difference I've done. But yeah, scratching. It looks like it's going to be a blank, guys. I'm going to put the big camera away in a minute. All the gear's packed away, sitting by the car, waiting to be loaded. What else can I do? Yeah, it looks like that's it. So if it is, thanks for watching. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You know what to do. If you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe. Don't cost you a penny. So, but it all helps the channel. So if you like the channel and you want to help support it, do subscribe. And yeah, that's it really. I'm going to call it a day for the camera. I'm going to sit here for another hour, I think, give it a go. But I'll probably, like I say, put the cameras away. Anything does happen, obviously, I'll get the camera back out. But I think I'm going to start slowly packing some of the gear into the car and just leave the rods till last. And you never know, it may just happen. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be out again in a couple of weeks. I've got another trip down at Festival in Swim 11 in a couple of weeks' time. So I'm looking forward to that already. So that's, you know, put a little bit of a shine on the end of a blank, really, knowing I'm going fishing again so soon. So I'll see you then, and in the meantime, if you get on the bank, be lucky, and I'll see you soon.